Well, our next question is, what is your biggest professional regret? And it can be personal as well as professional. It could be more than one. It could be disappointment. It doesn't have to be regret.
Well, Abraham Lincoln wrote that most men can tolerate adversity. If you want to test a man's character, give him power. And there have been a number of times when I've been involved in helping someone to gain power, and then I've had to sit by and watch them abuse that power. And I'm not so much upset with the person as I am my own sense of feeling like an accomplice.
Oh, I see.
That somehow I chose badly.
Very astute observation. I've experienced that myself, unfortunately. Now, on the flip side of that, Tori, what is your biggest professional triumph? Again, it can be personal or professional. It can be more than one.
Well, I think my book.
I got it right there.
Certainly up to now, I think the book, A Pearl in the Storm, is my greatest achievement.
Okay. Be a good time to grab it, hold it up if you like.
That it took me a long time to write it.
I can imagine.
And it, the South Pole expedition is almost an also-ran. I think maybe it gets a paragraph. but it's about...
Most people, that would be the adventure, but not you.
But I kept writing kind of how I rode across the Atlantic, the straight adventure story, and the book was bad. It was really bad. And I kept rewriting it. And eventually I came to realize, or, a scholar told me that, men write the hero quest, the adventure story, the how I came, I saw, I conquered, is a male story. Women tend to write about relationships. Well, I was alone in a rowboat. And it wasn't until I began to write about the folks who had touched my life that the book turned a corner and became something that was worth sort of sending out into the world. It's, I think, a pretty balanced book in the sense of there's still the adventure of rowing across the ocean.
Sure.
But there are lots of moments where I introduce you to a high school teacher who turned my academic career around, and a priest at the hospital where I was a chaplain who was dying and gave me the last of his wisdom, and various people along the way who really put me on the right path. And I see my task from now to the time I cash it in as attempting to spend those quiet moments with other people and give back some of the things I have been given.